Today we're in Mount Baldy, California, and we're gonna hike to Cucamonga Peak via the Ice Canyon trailhead. And here is the breakdown of the trail from the All Trails app. We're gonna start down there at the bottom of the canyon, make our way through the forest, go through multiple switchbacks, and make our way to the summit where that yellow dot is at. And here is the beginning of the Ice House Canyon trailhead. And as you can see, the parking lot is completely filled up. So you are going to want to arrive early to get yourself a spot. So the beginning of this hike is pretty gradual. The elevation gain doesn't come all at once, especially for the first 2 miles as you are walking through the forest along the creek. And as you can see, there's some parked cars right here. And this trail is very rocky, but it's also very well paved, so you know where to go, other than a few turnoffs here and there. And as you can see, there's a house right there. There is homes within the first mile or so. So people actually do live in this forest, as it's private property.
If I could take my knee.
There's a creek down there. And it's very relaxing to listen to the sounds of the creek as you make your way on the trail. And there's a piece of some old ruins. And then there's another home right there. And there is going to be some more old ruins coming up ahead. But first we're going to go up these stair steps. Nice little waterfall coming down that creek. And you will cross this bridge on the way to Cucamonga Peak. And a switchback right here. And you can see the leaves beginning to change colors as we are doing this hike in the fall. You can do this hike in the winter, but I would not recommend it, as you would need special equipment to make your way through the snow, such as spikes and hiking poles. Nice little flow coming down. And this is the first set of ruins of the home I was talking about. So there were homes that were once in this forest, but as you know, they were probably burnt down due to many of the fires over the years. But what remains is just the remnants. And I'll go ahead and give you first point view. And you can see there's a chimney, fireplace, then another little house right there on the side. And then there's in the back, there's a little shed right there where it looks like it's a restroom. And another creek crossing. I'm just gonna stop and check out this nice little waterfall right here coming down. You have a little pool going right there. And you could actually fish in this creek. And up at the front, there's a little box where you sign, which is a first fishing permit. And this is a nice little flow coming down right here. And you actually do need a permit to hike in the Cucamonga wilderness. And you can visit the forest website and you could find it there. And it's free online. You could also find a link on the All Trails app as well. And there's a house behind those trees. And you can see the drop off right here as we make our way through the trail. And then more remnants and ruins of an old home. And there are some wooden stair steps on this section of the hike. And we are beginning to see the views of the mountains open up. And right here is a trail sign. So left side, you don't go that way, you actually go straight ahead, as this is a faster way to get to Cucamonga Peak. And there are rattlesnakes on this hike, so just watch out. I did see a couple of snakes on the way down. And another creek crossing. And there are a lot of fallen trees, so just be careful and check the conditions before doing this hike. More old ruins right there on the side. And we are in the Cucamonga wilderness now. And as mentioned before, you do need a permit to hike in the Cucamonga wilderness. And more mountainous views beginning to open up. And just remember, this trail is very narrow. So as hikers come down or hikers come up, just be courteous and move to the side and let the hiker come through. And you can see the steep incline as the elevation is beginning to become more apparent, as you can see the drop-offs right here. And right there, that's actually Mount Baldy from a distance behind that tree, which is another hike I did. You can also check that one out if you'd like. I'll go ahead and leave the link in the description below so you can check it out. And you're going to reach this point, but we're going to go ahead and make a right and go this way. And there are warning signs letting you know not to cut corners and try to cut the switchbacks. And at this point, this is going to be the spot where you could actually take the Baldy Notch and hit 3 peaks on the way up. You could hit Timber Mountain, Telegraph Peak, Thunder Mountain, and then Mount Baldy. But we're right there where it says you are here, and we're just going to go on the right side and head to Cucamonga Peak. We'll go that way. So once you see this sign, you just go straight ahead. And that sign right there, just ignore it and go straight this way. And you can see the pine trees beginning to blossom. And the views do open up as you get higher up in elevation. I don't know the name of the town down there, but you do get some scenic views from here. And this point right here is a good spot to take a picture, take a break, maybe have a nice little picnic. And there are a few steep drop-offs here, so just watch out, watch your footing, and take your time. And at this point, we have about 2 miles to get to the summit. And the views of the clouds are beginning to open up on this side of the mountain range. But we have about a little bit over a mile before we reach the summit. And we are approaching the summit. And we have arrived. Down there is Rancho Cucamonga, I believe. And Upland, California. And several other mountain ranges. Somewhere within those clouds. But now we're going to go ahead and grab the plaque. And here it is, Cucamonga Peak. This is a very famous spot. A lot of people come here, take a picture, do video clips. And you do get very scenic views. And this is probably the best part of the hike is this. And there it is. I hope you enjoyed the hike. Don't forget to like and subscribe.